What's good, y'all boys? Back with a whole nother video. Like I told y'all, every day we going for at least a vlog a day. Some a day we gotta put something out, right? Gotta stay consistent. But yo, today I'm running late. It's Sunday, so you know, number football. I'm from Buff, so I'm seeing the Bills won finally. But yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I feel like people who live where I live at could kind of like relate to. I'm a fan of the Bills. And they always do good, but when I tell you that shit don't never last long, like it ain't like I hope. Well, we always hope that they go ahead, they go to Super Bowl, but that I don't see that happen. If it happened though, I'll come back to this video and I'll probably like just clear up what I just said. But nah, I don't see them boys going all that way. But yo, in my other video, I was like talking about how I was I'm like that. Those two 24s that I see, right? I'm gonna head out there and like at least show you guys the vehicles I was talking about. How one was like a regular GT, a regular GT Premium, and the other one was a GT Premium Performance Pack. So for the ones who really don't know, a Performance Pack basically, I won't go into like full detail, but the way you can just look at it and know it's a Performance Pack is the back Brembos. Only of the 24 models, only the 24 Mustangs have back and front Brembos. Also, if you just can't get a good look at the back Brembos, the front ones are always normally bigger on top of that. Of course, it's not a performance package, it's the front Brembos. And I don't think they're as big. But yeah, right now we about to go ahead out there. But when I was talking about like when you got your car out, like when you go buy you a nice car, you want to like kind of get the aesthetic, that feel. I said that by the water. Like this is like one of the parts I was talking about, like out here, you can just like cruise through here. And when it's like good weather, people like right they buy it, they'll walk from over here and shit. Like they could just see your car. And like I done have people take pictures of my car, and record it, head nods. Like it's just always a good feeling, you feel me? But for the ones who watch my videos and stuff like that, if y'all don't already follow me, I'm about to put my account up. If y'all don't follow me right now on IG. Get me to 10,000 followers. My goal is, well, I don't really got a goal for it, but I feel like, yo, like, what do y'all think? I think I'm gonna end up getting my new car before I hit 10K. But how these numbers be moving, bro, I'd be like, man, I might come 10K first. If I get 10K off of EcoBoost, bro, I'm telling you it's crazy. And for the ones who be thinking like the biggest difference, so like I haven't owned a GT yet, but like from driving GT, watching videos, so I'm kind of going off of like just other people's like knowledge and perspectives. I can't tell you what to start with. Like I started from a GT, I mean from EcoBoost. So like I feel like I'm kind of like, well, I'm going in order, but like if I could have went back in time, I would have got the GT first. If anybody who's watching this is thinking like, y'all want to get an EcoBoost, I want to start with that. I kind of want to like take my time with it, because if you go see the videos like guys who crash out a lot. So yes, Mustang suspensions are kind of like wishy-washy, but it's like professional drivers do it. Sometimes they can hook it, sometimes you can't. But that's any car in life, you feel me? But when it comes to like Mustangs, from what I've noticed is that you gotta know what you're doing. Like if you want to bullshit, it'll bullshit with you. Like it is what it is. You feel me? It's like taming the bees. You want to be lazy and lazy daisy, it'll show you why not to be like that. You feel me? But I mean, if people who want to get EcoBoost, anything that's a 2018 or newer, and I say that because those came with the 10 speeds, those are the newer motors, those are faster, kind of what you will want to buy. If you did go this route, that's not V8. My honest opinion is don't keep it more than a year. Not worth it. And I say that in a way where it's like trading it in. Also depends how much you drive, but trading it in, from my experience, value will depreciate by so much only because yes, it is a Mustang, but it's not a V8. So when you put all of that into perspective, it's like if you do trade it back in, do it in the summer. But if you get one, you'll have it longer than a year. Like it's really mad different like stimulations to go about when you go about getting like this kind of car. I noticed that. When it comes to the gas, like I tell anybody, when it comes to the gas, like I get 16.7 miles per gallon. No. 16.7 miles per gallon. When I first got it, I was at 14 a lot. I'll be honest, I was getting 14. But you'll get anywhere from 15 to 17. But most likely you'll get 16 to 17. But I also put 93 in this car. I don't put 87, 89, 92. You want the full experience, like all the horsepower, the full aesthetic, you go want to put 93 in the car. Now granted, that's not like, so with that, it does burn a little faster, but it burns better. So like I mentioned, the miles per gallon, anywhere from 15 to 17. Now I've hit 22 once, but it was in the summer. I left it in wet and cold mode because it lowers the throttle response. I'm tired.
2 hours later.
Only with that one time I did hit 22 miles per gallon, but never again after that. When it comes to like the gas off of E, you're spending anywhere from $77, $78 off of E. Now, granted, it could range from like 68 to 77. Now, say that depends on when you pump it, where you pump it, how low it is, and how much they asking for that gas. And if you do 93, you will be along those lines. So that's definitely, you feel me? But gallon size, from what I've read, it's the same as a GT. Same. A GT might burn a little bit quicker. My buddy just got one, and it's crazy because his miles per gallon is, I want to say 2 less. Like, so I'm hitting 16, 17. He probably getting 15, 16. He might get 14 if he get track mode, but it's literally the same thing. Like, it's crazy how they made the new EcoBoost. It's like, well, if you couldn't afford the insurance, I'll say for the GT, or maybe just the monthly payments. EcoBoost isn't that far back. It might slow down a little bit, but it's not like, it's not terrible. Now, for people who are watching it, like, oh, well, that's cool. When it comes to racing my homeboys, like, where do I stand at? So from what I race, and I'm going stock for stock. Whoever can relate to this, then, I mean, or who's ever experienced this, don't be like petty and emotional about it. So everybody wants to know, how do you compare to Dodge? Scat Packs, they're leaving. They're gonna leave you. They go to what, 140, 150. We stop at 120. You can't hit 130 on the right tire. They're not leaving you, but they left you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hellcat, out the question. IRT. Charger or Challenger, you're beating it. Simple as that. You're beating it. Roll, you're beating it. SXT, you're beating it. Now, GT, you're beating it. Now, that's just from my experiences, though. So, I'm not like, granted, if you guys have a Mopar RT, you beat EcoBoost, cool, congrats. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got that win. But from what I've experienced, no, never. You feel me? Like, no. So, Camaros, they're V6s. You're beating it. A Jeep SRT. You know what's weird, bro? You won't beat it, but you won't pass it. That's weird. You won't beat it, but you won't pass it. And they won't pass you. Like, you're out, you guys will stay side by side the entire way. The Durango RT, you're beating it. Anything below that, you're beating it, obviously. And then the Durango SRT. Now, from my experiences, like I said, same thing with the Jeep. You won't pass it, but you won't beat it. You guys will literally stay side by side, looking at each other, like legitimately looking at each other, and like that's just how that race will go. I don't know why. Well, I mean, they're heavy as hell, right? So, but that's pretty much about it. Maintenance, oil change probably about like 110, 120, and that's going through like a dealer. Like, that's not like what your homeboy charge. That's going through a dealership. Tires, you will run 235s, but you can run 240s, but 235s. So, like a set, just 2 backs, like 450, 500. Literally. Now, there's probably cheaper spots. I've just never came across that. So, I'm going off of my experiences. If y'all know cheaper spots, I mean, hell, put that in the comments, share that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, it's like, the best way I can put it when it comes to comparing from an EcoBoost to a GT, EcoBoost is nothing but just less power. That's it. But you can build, if you want to boost it, yo, this isn't a bad platform to boost on. You already get a turbo, either make it bigger or go 2 turbos. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, when it comes to the maintenance, you're not shaving nothing off really too much. Maybe a little bit, but not really. You're paying for the Mustang. When it's all said and done, they're gonna charge you a Mustang price. That's why I always say, like, y'all can help it, get the GT, because they're gonna charge you like you have it. Like, it's weird, bro. They charge you like you have a GT, and you'll think, okay, for EcoBoost, I should pay an X, Y, and Z. I shouldn't be this high. Nah, they gonna make sure like you that high. Like, it literally don't make no sense. Like, people would ask, like, yo, how come you went with this model? Why did you go like for the EcoBoost? Why not go for the GT? And I literally, like, I would always say, like, I thought it was cheaper. I literally thought this was cheaper. I would save so much money. The best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Getting W's and saving money. I literally did not save money. It's so equivalent. Like, you know how V8s be like, oh, I'm not doing a burnout, the tires ain't cheap. You're saying the same exact thing. Unless you just balling and you got the bread for that. I'm not doing that. No. Like it's no point. Also, if some people are wondering like, yo, can you swing it? Yeah, go on my Instagram. Like you can swing this car easily. Go on Sport Plus. Put the drive. So put the gear in S. Go to your modes. Put it in Sport Plus. Kill the traction. Hold it all the way up for advanced traction off. Yeah, you can clean the car. Easy. I mean, easy. It's not hard at all. It's not forcing it. You literally hit that gas, it'll turn, and for the back end get loose, and just keep steering. Or go into a burnout, then do it. Are burnouts easy? Absolutely. These cars do come a line lock. For some reason, mine don't work. And if yours work, I've seen some people dare to do it. It does work. If you want to do it manually, you can do it manually. But I mean, just know like if it's cheaper for you every month, then like I'm not saying like, oh, like you're dumb for that. Like no, like do what's cheaper. Like do not even that, but do what's affordable. Like if it's affordable for you, if it makes sense, if you feel more comfortable, if you could sleep at night paying what you paying, do that. Like do that. I'm just saying like don't think all around for the yearly cost. The ownership for EcoBoost will be a great big difference from a GZ because it's not like it's literally not at all. I can't make that up. And I'm going off of like models of like the S550 for the ones who know. Not the S50. The S550 for people who don't know is my body style. It's the same across the platforms. The S650, that body style is brand new. Like that's what you're seeing now, the new look for the Mustangs that people compare it to a Honda Accord or a Camaro, which I kind of see a little bit, but I don't see all like that. So I mean, I get it, but it's like, come on, like Mustangs and Camaros been shared the same body style for I don't know how long. So it's not like this ain't common sense. Like it's been like that for a while. But yeah, people who want to know like that little quick little, like, okay, how do I pick between the difference? There you go. Like that's I cannot make that shit up enough. Performance 0 to 60, mine is 3.6, 3.4 seconds. 3.4, 3.5. That's faster than a TRX off the line. So I mean, like, it's pretty impressive. 10 speed though. It's pretty impressive if you're gonna like calculate all of that into it. But like I always say, if you're going for like yearly outcomes, yearly outputs, stuff like that, like you're paying the same price as, like I mentioned, regular or performance package. Now what I will say, when you guys do see, I'm gonna show you guys in a second, that the performance package does have dual exhaust and they're also quad tips. Don't get me wrong though, a premium brand new GT can still have the same options. It can still have the premium exhaust, active valves. That is possible. It's not common, but it's possible. But a lot of premiums will come with quad tips. Those quad tips may not be active, but again, some are different. So it's just, they vary, bro. It's crazy. But I've always compared a Mustang, like option-wise, to a WRX only because from what I've experienced, a lot of WRXs have mad different options that make them all different. This is the performance package. Now it has the quad tips, but they're also active valves. And like I was mentioning that with the back Brembos, see, they have those, and they obviously have the big front ones. I think they're 6 pistons. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But with this guy, it is automatic. The new flat bottom. This one was ordered that I mentioned about the video because it does have the rear guts. This is an option, but I think the guy that ordered this vehicle he got it was like a black night blackout package. But so going from this, so you have the quad tips like I mentioned, the back Brembos and front Brembos. For this car, what they're asking, and please don't be like, yo, grab it. I'm not sure I'm not about to grab this.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
For this option, they want 58. Me, I just feel like I don't know, 58, that's a lot. But the base price was 47. So that was the base price, but they marked it up to 58. You know, dealerships got to eat. Like I mentioned, like, your fuel economy is 19. So what they say about the EcoBoost, that's literally 2 to 3 numbers less. It's really not even a big difference because it's literally the same exact thing. Like, I'm not trying to be, I'll make a video about me showing it. Like, my fuel, I will hit 22 once. My city is literally 16. If I'm on a highway, I'll hit 18, 19. Like, that's literally, like, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. If you're trying to, like deteriorate from a GT in general and an EcoBoost, when it comes to the gas, everyday usage, you're gonna feel the biggest difference in the power of the engine and the growl from the exhaust. When it comes to the gas, it's literally the exact same thing. So then when you're coming to a GT, now this is a performance package. This is a regular base model. Now also, don't get me wrong, some performance packages do have the spoiler. If not, they actually may be all standard on all the models. If you go to a regular GT, they don't have a spoiler at all, which I don't like, but it is what it is. So regular tips. Now these do kind of sound similar, but of course that has more of a deeper ground. But yeah, so this has like a deeper ground to it. This one, I mean, it's not bad. I've driven one. I think I made a video about it, but nevertheless, it is pretty good. It is good. It's not bad at all. But it's like a regular GT. It's base. No black out package. You have the alloy wheels, but like I mentioned though, there's no back Brembos, just the front. And for the front Brembos, it says Mustang. It doesn't say Brembo. It just say Mustang, which I think is pretty cool. But granted, me going to a V8, I want you to wear a Brembo. I'm weird like that. But also, I'm going to understand for you. So it's kind of windy. But when it's if it's a premium Mustang, it's a 24. That screen right there will be connected. If it's not, if it's like in half, it's not a premium. Also, some of the premiums have leather seats. A lot of them don't, but it's still an option. Of course, you go to the performance package, you're gonna get the screen that's connected. I'm gonna go back in the car because it's mad cold, but that's like that. I wanted to show you guys basically what I meant when I said how these are both two different models. Now, granted, the sticker price wasn't on that car. Actually, it might be on the side. Hold on. See, Mustang Premium. They want 51 for this. They want 58 for that. It's funny though because that car was only what, 47, 48, almost a 10K markup. But that's just how the car market is nowadays. But so yeah, like if y'all thinking like, okay, when it comes to a GT and EcoBoost, is it a big difference? Yes. And the performance, cost of monthly, everyday usage is not a big difference because you're still paying for the Mustang and the same, not the same everything, but they share a lot. In the GT, I feel like it's just a little bit bigger. But that's where the lies around more, you feel me? So that's why it is how it is. Yeah, that was basically my point. But like, because people will come up to me and just ask me like, yo, like, why didn't you get a GT? Like, your car's like a GT, like, why don't you just go that route? And I always say like, I'm about to sneeze. But I always be like, oh, I thought it was cheaper. And people will laugh. And I'm like, nah, like, I dead ass thought like this year was cheaper. And then hold on, they even got a 24 EcoBoost up this way. And I'm gonna share that in a second. But all of that is literally like, and it's crazy. They didn't change much with that type of model, but just give it newer features. But how they come with a 2.4, it's still a 2.4. Like that has a bigger V8, which is just 2 intakes, which makes it breathe better. It does perform a little bit faster, don't get me wrong. But that's all it was. When it came to 6.4s, I don't think I'm wrong. I watched the video on it, but if I am wrong, I mean, correct me. I'm not like gonna get mad about it. But from what I've understood, like the Ecos have the same motor. And this one is in that one. I haven't raced one. I need to. I haven't raced one, but I've seen a couple of them pull. I mean, they move. So it's like, and that's my point. Like they move. It's just, do you want the V8 or do you want the Eco? Granted, look wise, you're getting the same look. Stance wise, now for my car, people have said your car looks lowered, and from what I was told, the old man had my car. He leased it. It was an old man. He leased it for a year. I was let it go. But from being that's how the EcoBoost is and like just being like seeing different ones, I feel like he did lower this car just a little bit. But I've never had this car lifted up where I could see like what was changed, was it lowered? Granted, I'll probably never know, nor do I really care. But I have noticed like between the other ones and just comparing them side by side, mine is definitely a little lower. You be out here in Orchard Park, which is where the dealership is, you get cops like that who just sit there and like they don't. Yo, excuse my language, they don't make shit easy. Like, one time I came out here late, which was probably like a dumb mistake. And bro, so from where I was just at, they literally follow me. This camera won't do justice because it's like, I can't speed and show you the distance. But basically, like, for the ones who live in Buffalo, who came this way to, like, Hamburg, imagine going from that dealership back over to Skyway. Like, they've followed me out. And then I had to pull over, and they was like, why am I out? And I was like, I was looking at the car. He was like, oh, it's late? I'm like, yeah. And he was like, oh, don't you think it's kind of weird to be out this late? I'm like, no, you're out this late. Like, you're doing overnights because you don't sleep. You like being out this late. Maybe I don't sleep at night. Maybe I get nightmares. Like, you feel me? But yeah, let's go back to the town because they be out here just camping. They be on that. But yeah, that's pretty much like my whole little ramble about, like, for y'all who don't understand the difference from an EcoBoost to a GT. And also, the output, these give off about 300 horsepower. 310 to 340. 350, I'm sorry. The GT's 460 to 480. It's about 100 and some difference. It does show. I've raced a GT that was an 8-speed. I've raced a manual one. You will lose, but it won't be an embarrassing loss. But you will lose. They'll look at you like damn, EcoBoost really do pull like that. Like, yeah, they do. Like I feel like the community just looks at the EcoBoost like it's a Camry, and it's not a Camry. But I mean, I get it, because the V6 was pretty embarrassing. Any V6 Mustang you're beating. Any old school GT Mustang you're beating. If it's stock, which a lot of them are, believe it or not, you can have a code in it, so it doesn't matter. That just makes it breathe better. You're beating it. I promise you. I'm telling you, because I've done it. You're beating it, and that's the fun thing from it though. Because I'd always be like, oh, like race me, and like yo, beat them, and they'd be pissed off. But it's like, what did you expect? Back in your day, that shit was supposed to be at 260 horsepower, 270 with a loud ass exhaust, and that was good. These now is double that or one up that, and it's better. It's not as loud, but it's better. But I've had people drive my car where I can hear how it sounds. It's a little something, but you can't go wrong with the GT. And that's coming from EcoBoost on it. You can't go wrong with that V8 rumble, that V8 sound. It's no beating that. Luckily though, this car does not have. I've heard, correct me if I'm wrong, I have some German friends, and they said that some Germans, they come with the audio where it's like you get a sound. Like I've heard Supras. I've heard some Supras, how they sound from the outside is not, it doesn't match the inside. Where they give you a little bit more on the inside, maybe to boost the confidence, I'm not too sure. But I've heard like that's what they've been doing. And the most thing from my experience, I can't say for nobody else, it doesn't do that. Like, I hear everything from the back. I don't know shit come from these speakers. The videos that I watched made me kind of get this car and feel more confident getting it. I watched a video by these guys named Thought House, and y'all probably know who I'm talking about. They did a Mustang EcoBoost. I think it was a 10-speed versus the WRX, a Honda Accord, a Volkswagen Jetta GTI. The Mustang won every single time. The roll and from a dig. So, I mean, that should be pretty impressive, because anything beyond that, you might as well just go V8. So, I mean, and I've never tuned or boosted this car. I have friends who've done it, and their Ecos beat GTs, and they haven't put half a stretch you put into building a GT. So I would say, like, if you do end up tuning it, you probably won't be dissatisfied. So if you're going for that, maybe, you know, get the car on a cheaper side and then boost the hell out of it. Granted, I know the bare minimum about tuning and stuff like that, but from what I've watched and what I've heard, you actually might enjoy it a little bit more, and plus you're lighter with a smaller engine, so it might be worth it. But from what I've seen, don't try to replicate that V8 sound because you won't be able to do it. Not saying it's impossible, I just feel like you'll put in more money than what you need to replicate that V8 sound from a GT, knowing that an EcoBoost cannot do it. I've seen videos where guys have like mixed and matching exhausts to get that little deep tone. At that point, that was half of a down payment for the GT. So it was like, I mean, it's your life to do what you feel like is up to you, because granted, before I got this car, I had a TRD Camry, and folks said I was done for getting this car. But like, I mean, it's your goals, what you want to do. I'm just saying, like, I've noticed that if you're gonna try to like still go through with it and learn and maybe overcome shit, I want to see people do what hasn't been thought of, so do that. I just feel like it won't be worth the effort, but people see values. Like, I've met guys who have Priuses and they try to mod it. So do what makes you smile at night. Whatever, you feel me? Whatever make your socks fit better, you know what I'm saying, do that. What the plan is. So catch y'all in a little bit.